Hey everyone, welcome back to Bet Your Happy Hour. I'm Joe.
And I'm Serena.
And we are back with part two with Grant and Juliana, the happy couple. Let's get into it.
Were there any parts or like conversations, little date moments that you guys had that you wish were shown that weren't?
Um, I don't know. I mean,
I think the conversations that we had in private, we would keep them that way,
yeah,
because it's like that's something throughout the show. You're so much is shown, and some of the moments that you have behind closed doors, you want that to be like between you guys. So
totally. Yeah, that's fair.
that's something like, and we realize we're same, but we're different. Like we really
Yeah,
have a lot. We're different, and it's a really good balance that we have.
yeah.
Juliana, you told Grant at the beginning of the season, you're like, don't take me on a one-on-one until later in the season, which was just a crazy move. But do you, and it worked. It worked, and it worked for you. But looking back on your experience now, would you still do that?
I definitely think so. I mean, I just know myself so well that if I had had the time that we had in Scotland any earlier, I don't know that I would have been able to like trust him with the information that I gave him, and that's just because I keep my cards close to my chest and I have such a close knit like friends and family. I don't like get let a lot of people see those sides of me.
Yeah.
And I'm just nervous about it, and I protect my heart so aggressively that there's just no shot that I would have been able to have those conversations with you. I mean, Madrid would have been nice because I would have been like, okay, I can breathe, but it was okay. I made it through.
Yeah. It's funny because when you said that, it was so shocking to us and just very interesting because we've never had someone tell us that they did that before. And we had Charity and Dotton on the podcast about a week ago, and we were asking them their thoughts on that, especially from Charity's perspective being a lead. And she was like, the later one-on-one dates are like better essentially. And she's like, Dotton had two much later one-on-one dates, and she's like coming into those one-on-one dates with a foundation already to grow on versus like spending them getting to know each other. Is so she's like, if she asked for that and like it ended up working out, she's like, that is like ideal.
Yeah. I would have been upset if I never got a one-on-one. You just sent me home and then we never got that chance, but that's not how it happens.
What's the first thing you guys are gonna do being out in the open now? Like restaurant, club, what are you doing to do?
So we're gonna go to a nice Italian restaurant.
We're going to go to Olivia's Bistro where we had espresso martinis at my hometown. We're going to get some mushroom tagliatelle and
Ugh.
Joe,
I hate mushroom pasta.
you don't like mushrooms though.
I don't mind mushrooms. I don't like mushroom pasta, but keep going.
hey, wait, something that's really funny is Grant is like so obsessed with me that he does anything that I do, and I like mushrooms, and he hated mushrooms, and now he's like, oh, I could like get around to like liking mushrooms.
I'm like eating mushrooms now. I'm like,
You're merging into one person.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, Juliana's got glasses, Grant has long hair.
I have glasses. I had them first.
we're like, okay.
Juliana, obviously we're not at Women Tell All. Assuming you watched, do you have any thoughts on it?
Um, uh, it's kind of hard because I think that I don't think anyone deserves to feel like belittled or minimize their feelings. I think everyone's feelings are valid and everyone's perspective is their own reality. But I feel really proud of the girls, for speaking their mind and trying to have conversations, whether they were received or not. They attempted that and they did the best that they could. I don't like to see digs by anyone, from anyone to anyone, especially when we're all in such a situation that's like, I don't know, you're open to negative public opinion anyways. So it's like I would rather us all be united and try to get through this in a positive way, but to each their own, I guess. Yeah, but I feel really proud. They all looked so amazing. I was so happy to have a week off of like watching myself on the TV. It was so fun and I enjoyed a Monday. And yeah, so
Who are you closest with from your season?
Ali Joe, Vicky, and Parisa.
Vicky and Parisa. Vicky.
Vegas.
Vicky.
She came in on the pink.
Oh, wow.
Vicky.
Okay, so she went home. She went home pretty early, right?
Yeah, I think me, her, and
Okay.
Ally Joe just like clicked right away. If I met them in the outside world, other than in that situation, I would have gravitated towards them naturally. So,
Nice. Do you have any hopes for your friends being set up with Grant's friends in paradise?
ooh,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, have you guys thought about that?
I think if they all go, I think that they'll crush it. I think that they are 10 out of 10 girls and their personality is amazing. They've all got rockin' bodies, and that helps when you're in bikinis. Um, so I think any man would be lucky to have them.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Like, give
mean,
us like try to like name someone, Grant, from like your season when you were on Jen's season, and then girls from your season.
I think that I don't know. I don't really know Jen's men that well. You
I
you name a
there's a
guy.
couple.
You would know better.
I think some of the people that I'm close to, Jeremy, Spencer, I think Allie Joe would be really good with either of those, or like maybe Sam M goes down there, and maybe that's something they could do, and that's a chance for like
Him and Ellie.
Redemption.
Allie Joe. It's a chance for some redemption in there and to show, that not redemption. That's a chance for like them to really show their relationship. I think.
Yeah. If they
I
click.
if they click, I know Jonathan's. I think him and Alex. I think that's a really cool
Oh yeah.
connection, and I'm excited to see my boy Hakeem what he does. He's always a good time. So I don't know how he's going to handle it, but I think that I think he just stay true to himself and be him, and I think he's going to be great. So
I worry about Hakeem.
yeah, we were
why?
it's good TV.
Because you never know with him. Like he's either going all the way or he's who knows. He's going home because I just worry that he's like jinxing it. He's always posting and
He's always,
I know,
he's
yeah.
a little excited. One thing I will say is that he's extremely loyal. Like he's a loyal guy. Like which is
I see that. When we had him on and
And
he
he's
was talking
likable.
about you, he was like, Grant is my
that's my
boy.
best friend. I'm like, bro, relax. Like, but yeah, he's
Yeah, he's riding hard for you.
fighting hard.
That's nice.
he is very likable.
And experiences. For anyone
Tired of number. Another good.
I know.
Still thinking about that commercial. Music, memories, and the journey we've been on. Topping hits, including his iconic collabs with the
Body, I was freaking out. I'm
Brady to live the dream.
Does Ariana Grande follow you on Instagram?
God. It like happened just the other day, and my soul left my body. I was freaking out. I'm still freaking out. I can't believe it. Yes.
That's insanity.
Did you DM her or like has there
No,
been?
I don't know what to do. I just like I didn't want to like overly like fangirl, but I like fully like freaked out. I was jumping around the
Yeah.
house, screaming. It was just I don't know how that happened.
Did
but-
we know that she's a Bachelor fan? That she watches the show?
I mean, maybe she just watched this season.
Oh my gosh, Glinda follows you. That's so cool.
What even is that? How is that even real life? I can't even believe that.
Oh, that is crazy. That's very exciting. Very
Yeah,
cool.
I think you should message her. Just be like, yeah. I don't know. That's hard because what are you gonna say?
I mean, you could just be like, was so excited to see you followed me. I'm a huge fan. Heart.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's I mean, honestly, that's not
Like,
bad.
there's
That's
not much
actually
to say.
nice.
Just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, okay,
hi,
okay.
welcome, and you're amazing.
And I love you.
And I love you, and let's be best friends.
And please never unfollow me. Be like, please never
Please.
unfollow me because that's going to be really tough on me. Mentally, I don't know if I'll be able to deal with that. Okay, something that you're going to get asked
A million
a
times.
million times.
We will be
but,
the first to do it.
any like ideas about a future wedding, where it would be, how do you picture it?
Italy.
Italy, somewhere in Italy,
Yeah, definitely. I
Nice.
think that it would be fun. I don't know. I mean, we have so many people between the two of our families and friends. But I think something maybe a little bit more intimate, especially because our relationship was so broadcasted. It'd be nice to just feel like we're in a safe space with our people that have really supported us both privately throughout this whole thing. A good party. I definitely want somebody to come in there with the saxophone. And yeah, I don't
Big
know.
wedding, small wedding.
Maybe, I mean, I don't know. What do you
It's really
think?
it's up to her. It's up to us. It's up
Yeah,
to us. But I
it's an
think
us
that it's an
decision.
us decision. But if she would want like a small wedding, a big wedding, I'm okay. You know, like I think that the more intimate people that we really know and trust and care about and love, and you know, because you could feel that in the atmosphere, and I think
Hmm.
that's what we want uh, at our wedding. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I just want to be feeling like everyone in the room, like just surrounded by love, and
Yeah.
happiness and excitement. So the more the merrier, but also it's really like they have to be close to our heart.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys gonna have an engagement party, do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah, we love a good party, you know. So
definitely. We're gonna probably have to do something big, or because
yeah.
not everybody's gonna be able to come to Italy.
Yeah,
So
we an engagement party's fun. I was always like whatever, and then Serena's parents threw us an engagement party, and it was
Mm.
really nice.
It was really fun. Yeah, especially just because the engagement was so unique and unusual, right? Like it was a secret for months and then you tell people and you were on TV and it's a hectic time of life. So it ended up being a nice way to like bring everyone together and celebrate something that was really just between us for so long.
We had a few friends that like passed out,
Right.
We
So
had
the
people kicked
engagement
out of the
party.
bar.
blacked out.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Grant, we have seen and heard a lot about your relationship with your father from Gen season to now, and it's just been so amazing seeing him be there throughout this season, supporting you and giving you advice. How has sharing this experience with him been for you in your relationship?
Yeah, I think that like I said in the beginning, there's two love stories in this journey. You know, obviously the most important one is between my fiance and I, but I think that me and my dad reconnecting and going through the turbulence we went through and just everything from childhood and then him being there to support and give me advice was at the time I needed it most. It's just something I always wanted. You know, as a kid, that's something that you always want. So yeah, just for me, it was a surreal moment, and I'm gonna always be able to look back and watch those tapes and see that. So I think it's special.
Yeah, I feel like that was the right move. It was really important for him to stay back. And that
And
last
have that
chat,
second
that last chat
conversation.
with you, I feel like that I don't know, it seemed to me as a viewer it really like calmed your nerves a little bit.
Yeah, it really helped me. You know, it really helped me because when you're in that environment, you're by yourself. You know, and you obviously you have people that you're working with, but you know, my dad's known me since I've been alive. So it's like for him to come back and be able to give advice to me and really calm my nerves and help me, I think that was big.
Okay, Juliana,
Yeah.
you're engaged. Congratulations. What advice would you give to the woman who is in your position next season of The Bachelor?
Ooh.
Woman who gets engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watching, like being in the position you're in now. So, like, you're not
Yeah.
like, prepping for the show, but like watching it back and dealing with everything, the good and the bad.
I think it's the most important thing is, you can rely on your friends and your family as much as you want, but they didn't really get to live and experience what you just went through, as like not really many people do. So for me, I think it's just the both of us being able to kind of support each other and really, no matter what, frustrated you, whether it was something that happened between us or something that happened between, me and the other girls, or just anything, that I was able to really talk to him, and he heard me. I think really leaning into your person during this time brings you a lot closer than trying to work things out on your own, which I think in the beginning I tried to like work things out on my own, and we kind of realized that that was only going to bring us farther apart. So
Mm.
it's important to trust the person, and to feel like they're your safe space, but also that they can give you some really good advice and just support you.
Nice. And Grant, when you're talking to the next bachelor and he's
Yeah.
like you, naive, smiling, happy, let's go, I'm going to fall in love. What advice are you giving him?
I think the main thing I'll tell him is there's no right way to be the bachelor. You have to, there's no right or perfect way to do it. You have to go in there and give your all, and you're going to get backlash, you're going to get criticism, but you have to give your heart, because that's the only way you're going to come out of there happy. And that's the journey is not as important as the outcome and the ending and what comes after being the bachelor. That's the most important thing. So I would just tell him, be yourself, be you, but give everything you have, because it's going to be worth it at the end.
Is there anything that you've learned about each other since coming off the show that surprised you?
Grant's like a water bottle hoarder.
I've hoard water bottles. That comes.
Oh no!
Yeah, like I will open a water bottle. I'll drink like 2 sips, and I'll
This
put.
is video now, so people could see.
Oh,
He's also a water bottle hoarder.
I'm not a water bottle hoarder.
18
I'm
glasses
a
will
glass
be around
and a
the
mug
house.
hoarder.
And she never
It's
finishes her coffee.
No, I never finish my coffee.
Yeah, that was funny. I would like wake up in the first happy couple, and every room I'm in, there's like 5 open like water bottles with 4 sips, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, you gotta like put your name on it.
You
at
gotta
this
put your
point.
name on the water bottle. But I kind of knew this. But Jules, she loves coffee. She loves coffee. It's like her first thing she does in the morning is have her coffee and have a bagel.
Yes.
So
How do you do your coffee?
Well, I get the Starbucks cold brew unsweetened, and then any sort of like vanilla creamer, just a little bit, and a lot of ice, and a straw. You always need a
This girl's me.
Oh my God, you guys are us. This is crazy. Joe, when we first got off the show and we were hiding and he'd like pull up and one of us would like run in and get coffee for the both of us.
Yep.
I would come back and he'd be like, you didn't get me a straw. I'd be like, what? He'd be like, I need a straw. Even if it's like any kind of coffee, like the ones from Starbucks don't have the straws. It's meant to just. I'm like, okay.
Well, nobody wants to drink
Now
out
I
of
know.
those sippy cups.
I know. I have like a bunch of extra Starbucks straws. Like every time I go in, I grab a couple and I leave them in my just in case.
That's actually a good idea. We keep straws at home now too. We always have to have straws everywhere.
Yeah.
It's an experience, right?
If you're a smoker or dipper looking to make a change, you really only need one reason to do it. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you can
for you. I've been there. But you should know you're not alone. You can.
Stupid, they really are. There is two full circle moment. And it's not just nostalgia and nonstop.
If HER2-negative MBC is the first hormonal-based therapy, Ibrance may cause MBC. Visit
Weird question, but go for it.
I think that obviously they saw
Ibrance.
I agree. Okay, before we play a game with you guys, what do you think? What would you want the audience to know about your relationship that they may not have seen on the show?
That's a really good question. I think that
it's hard. I don't know how you would answer it because asking it, I don't know how I would answer it either. It's a weird question, but go for it.
I think that obviously they saw our connection, but it's a lot. There's a lot of growth that happens after the show, and our connection is really a lot deeper than the show showed a certain aspect, but it's deeper than that. We've been through certain things even after the show where we talk and we communicate and we're figuring each other out, and we're doing a really good job. I feel like
I think so too.
Yeah, I think our teamwork, right? our relationship is a lot deeper, but also too, it's we both have our own thing going on, and we trust each other, and we help build each other. So I feel like that's something that they should know.
Yeah, I think there's like levels to us, like we can be really just like, for lack of better terms, like surface level and just have fun and goofy and not really super serious, but like we can also get really deep and really, I don't know, open with each other and allowing each other to see that side to like support you. I think we're pretty well-rounded in that sense. And there's still so much more that we have to learn,
Yeah.
If we have you guys back on hypothetically in a year, where do you hope to be? It doesn't have to be like super specific, or it can be if you have a clear vision, but like where do you hope to go from then to now?
Yeah.
Or now to then.
Ideally, having a house out there in Boston, and then being able to go back between Boston and Houston or Boston and New York and traveling. But I think that, just settling down, having some nice property out there, and just being surrounded by friends and family and love. I think that's the main thing,
Yeah.
I would say Boston and Houston, because you want one place to be warm. We go back and forth
Yeah,
like the cold.
Like a escape.
Yeah, we're gonna have to escape. in Boston for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we are playing the newly engaged game. Who's Who? Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay. Who is more forgetful?
Me, 100%.
Who say the name too? Say the well, they know, but who has the best music taste?
Ooh. I don't know. We both have different music tastes, but I'm gonna say Misha's gonna say her. So we're in the middle.
Okay. What's your music taste, Juliana? I feel like I know Grant's.
Yeah, I feel like I bop around. I like old school, like, I don't know, Italian dinner classics, but then I also like Chelsea Cutler and like I don't know, Fred again, Rufus Du Sol. Like I bop around. That's why I think I'm better. I'm more
She's more diverse in her
Yeah.
music section. She's putting me on to a lot of music as well. Like
Yeah.
I'll hear something, I'll be like, okay, like I like that, you know.
Italian dinner music. Wow, yeah, you are Italian.
Yeah.
So
I
am
like
I.
it
So,
too.
you know. Okay.
I'm cooking in the kitchen, but I am playing the music.
Who sleeps in more?
Ooh, I on the weekends I'm sleeping in more.
Yeah.
I'm definitely sleeping in more.
Grant's a sleeper.
I'm a sleeper.
He's a napper too.
I'm a napper.
What time do you wake up during the week?
When I'm in Houston, I'm up probably 7:50 because it's an hour behind New York. When I'm in LA, I'm up at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And then in New York, I'm up 8:30.
Who takes longer to get ready?
Jules.
Me,
Jules.
Juliana.
You want to ask this one?
Who hugs the bed more?
Who hogs
On
the bed?
Ooh, that's Juliana. Does. But she sleeps like
I like
at a
rock.
diagonal.
Yeah, okay, fine. But I don't move when I sleep, at least.
Yeah, you don't move when you sleep.
I'm like a rock.
Who is the funniest?
I think she's funny. I think she's the funniest.
Really?
I think she's funny. Yeah, just naturally, you know, from like her laugh to the way she likes to do her little dance. I think she's natural.
Okay, I'll take that.
You skipped the question that I wanted you to ask. You know you skipped it. Now you ask it.
Who's the biggest cuddler?
Grant.
I'm a cuddler.
Easily. I was not a big cuddler before this.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, come here. I'm like, okay, fine.
Wait, what's your love language?
I don't know. I think it's funny because with him, I definitely like to like touch him at all times. But also just, I think words of affirmation, is that the right thing? You're just always kind of reassuring me.
Yeah, and I think that also gift giving, not in the form of like material things, but obviously when we're together, you know what I'm saying, and we're able to live together and like little things like flowers or like notes, I think that when she enjoys things like that.
It's the small things,
like thoughtful gestures.
Totally. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's more outgoing?
I think Jules is more outgoing. I think,
really?
Yeah, I think we balance each other out too, because there's times where I'm like, listen, I'm like, my social battery's low, but then I have a couple martinis and I'm like, hey, I'm like having the life of the party.
Like, I'm back, everyone.
I'm back. Yeah. And then Jules is like, she's definitely really outgoing, but there's times when she wants her space as well. So I feel like it's just, I think we balance each other out.
I'm an introverted extrovert. I feel like we're both kind of similar like that.
Yeah.
Same. But
This one you guys may not even know the answer yet, but who's the better driver?
I'm the better driver.
What?
I'm the better driver.
Do we want to revisit the backing up?
Oh yeah, backing up. But that was okay. Yeah,
come on, I'm a beast
I backed
at
into
backing up and parallel parking.
Okay. Yeah, we'll split that. But I love to drive. So
yeah, I will be a passenger princess moving forward. But I will say
it's the best. It's the best car job.
So Grant's the best at driving forward.
Yeah.
Who's the better dancer?
Grant. Immediate. I can't dance.
I like dancing. I'm a dancer.
Who's the more organized one?
Oh, Jules.
Me.
For sure.
Who's more adventurous?
Probably you.
Probably me. Yeah, probably me.
I like a little adventure, but I don't do anything crazy.
You went on The Bachelor. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, true. But I did tell them, like, from right off the beginning, I was like, if you make me jump out of or off of anything, like, I will politely decline. Like, it's just not happening for me.
I said the same thing.
Oh, you did?
And
but you jumped off.
Yeah.
They were like, get off this bridge, Grant.
All right, jump. Give me a martini first. Who's the better listener?
I think we're both equally good at listening to each other. There's
Yeah.
no better than that because there's times when I'm talking and she's listening to me, and there's times when she's talking and I'm listening. So
Yeah, I feel like neither one of us listens to like respond. We really listen to like hear the person out. We take time and try to give the best advice or just be a listening ear. Sometimes that's all you need.
Nice. Well, we're done with you guys. Thank you so much.
thank you.
Honestly, congratulations. This is a fun moment in your life, so it should be. So enjoy it. Don't get caught up in the mess, and really just like enjoy it because it's a great time.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys. I appreciate the interview. We had a lot of fun. So
Yay!
Of course. We're happy to have you on. You did great. And thank you so much to everyone for listening. We have more exclusive interviews coming your way.
Make sure you download and subscribe. That's your happy hour. And yeah, thank you guys.
Bye.